Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a natural, really quick makeup tutorial. So it shouldn't take too long. So if you want to know how to do a really natural, earth tone glowy-ish, natural-ish, I don't know, all of that stuff look, and keep on watching. Okay, so first is first, we will start out with tinted moisturizer. This is a SeneGence tinted moisturizer and light. For natural makeup, I always go for a tinted moisturizer. It doesn't cover all of it, but it covers most of it. I'm just gonna stipple this on, really just to kind of push in that moisturizer in my skin. Oh, baby hairs. Into my skin. And that'll also help give it the maximum coverage that this tinted moisturizer will have. This is a Morphe M439 brush. If you haven't figured this out by my tutorials, this is my favorite brush. The next thing we're going to do is use SeneGence ShadowSense in the color Sandstone Pearl. And I am literally just blocking out my lids. So I'm going to use also a Sedona Lace E813 brush. I am just using this so that way my base will start out the same color. That way I won't have discoloration in my eyelids. Now I'm going to use SeneGence Moca ShadowSense. And I'm literally just going to take a dot of that and put it in the crease of my eye. You see how tiny that dot is? I'm going to take a shiny F21 blending brush and just rub that through the crease. I try to keep it as low on the lid as possible, and versus blending up into my brow, I like to blend like right on my crease and into my lid. As you can see, it makes it look a little bit more natural, hence being a natural makeup tutorial. Wherever your eye crease is, so for on this eye for instance, my eye crease is like right there, and so I put the shadow in that crease. What that does is it just helps make sure your shadow is gonna go naturally into the crease versus you trying to create your own crease and it coming off a little funny. Now I'm going to take my Tartlette in Bloom palette, and I will be using the color Jetsetter and Smarty Pants on that same shiny brush and just sweeping it over that ShadowSense. This deepens the color and it also sets that cream. That way it won't crease throughout the day since you're placing it right on your crease. Also from the Tartlette in Bloom palette, we're going to use the color Charmer on a Morphe M518 brush. And it's just like a bone color, so whatever bone color you want to use it. And I'm just going to sweep that right in the center of my eye. So that way it neutralizes that lid space a little bit. It makes it look a little bit more natural. Now we are going to move on to the brows. I will be using BrowSense in the color Light. I'm just putting the spoolie in the end of the product and brushing it through my brows. For natural days, I really don't like to add too much product to my eyebrows. I like to keep them more natural. But if there are places that I feel insecure about, like you can kind of see a little bald spot right there, I will go through with the wand in the same color Light and just kind of add a little bit of color there. So that's all I do with my brows when I'm doing a natural and simple makeup. So before we move on to the rest of our face, I'm going to finish off my eyes with a little bit of mascara. When I do natural face, I don't do a heavy mascara. I don't curl my lashes. I really want soft, natural looking makeup, but just a little more defined. So I've got a little mascara on, so let's move on to the rest of the face. So I'm going to be using SeneCosmetics Translucent Loose Powder, but I'm going to use Bronze Dust, so it's actually not translucent, but it is kind of loose powder. And I'm just going to sweep this into my contour bronze area. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's kind of like fairy dust, if you will. Ooh. And so I like to just apply it heavily. I just like to apply it all over the cheek. I'm also going to take a little bit of this bronze powder and I'm going to put it on my forehead. Just to kind of add a little bit sun-kissed glow. And on my chin and down my jawline. Now I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush. It's just my Morphe E41, and I'm just going to kind of softly buff all of this product into the skin. That way it'll kind of blend it and taper it out. So the last thing I'm going to do for the face is I'm going to sweep on some loose powder. I am going to be using the Coty Airspun powder on a Morphe E8 brush. I'm going to sweep this under the eye. Across the forehead and down the T-zone. I'm also going to take it under my jaw. And I'm gonna let that. So now I'm gonna put on a little oops remover on my lips, just to prep my lips for lipstick. I'm gonna take a cotton round and wipe that off. For lips, we'll be using SeneGence LipSense color Bombshell Diamond. I like this color because you can't really tell much of a difference between the color and my natural lip color. So we're going to top this off with a little bit of matte gloss. Brush. Now I'm going to take my Morphe R2 brush and I'm going to sweep all this powder off my face. And that is it. Really, it's that simple. And once again, if you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. And also don't forget to turn on those notifications to get notified when I post videos. I try and post every Thursday. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Most of the time it does, but I try. We're all human, aren't we? But also, follow me on social media, on Instagram, Lip Clique and Beauty, on Facebook, Lip Clique and Beauty. I've got 2 groups. If you want to be a part of just regular deals, some extra tutorials, some lives, straight up Lip Clique and Beauty. If you want discounts and deals and stuff on SeneGence related products, add yourself to my Lip Clique and Beauty VIP page. Okay, I think that's it. This is the finished look. Obviously, I've said that several times. But yeah, that is it, and I will see y'all next week.